Please hang up and try again.
What's up, guys? So, Alex Tima, and here's Misfit. Hi.
Hello.
Please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. So, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna eat donuts and watch Pewdiepie.
Who's Pewdiepie, Roxy?
I have no idea.
I also had no idea who Pewdiepie was, but my daughter put me onto some YouTube game, and I searched his channel, and apparently he has 105 million subscribers. What do you think about that, Roxy?
That's a lot of subscribers.
That is a lot of subscribers.
How do we not know who he is then?
I was like, I don't know who Pewdiepie is, and my daughter was not very impressed by me. And I also made a comment on one of the live streams where someone said, have you seen PewDiePie's workout? And I said no, but from the limited pictures I've seen of PewDiePie from my daughter, I was like, well, PewDiePie doesn't seem like he works out. And people who are watching, why are you laughing?
PewDiePie.
So doesn't seem like PewDiePie works out, and I got attacked on my live stream. So I decided it would only make sense to review a workout review as a professional.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Damn it!
Are you doubting yourself as a professional?
I don't know. All right, so I think every time he makes a valid point, I'm gonna take a bite of a donut, and every time he doesn't make a valid point, I'm gonna take a bite of the donut. See, I
take a bite of the donut.
Okay.
When do I get to take a bite of the donut?
You can just eat the donuts whenever you like.
He's a gamer?
He is. I'm actually not sure. Apparently
He's
he
a
works.
gamer who did a workout?
He's a gamer who did a workout. There. Oh, found it. PewDiePie's.
I didn't say it like that.
Oh, he's got abs. This is where the hearts. PewDiePie the cutie pie. Grab your donuts. That is a churro donut. And here we go. You guys will be able to hear what's happening. I'm gonna.
How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
His headphones are Misfit Pink.
This isn't the why, however. But 54,000 people want.
I like his accent. 54,000 people.
I wasn't planning to
that's not
talk
what I
about it
said.
or make a video like this in a long time. At least, I don't know, 6 months, a year, for me to actually gain some muscle. I'm not ripped, okay? I'm just lean or what. There's a difference.
Is there a difference between being ripped and lean?
You tell me. Is there a difference between being ripped and lean?
No, because if you're lean, you're ripped.
I'm trying to place the accent. I'm not sure, and I don't want to be rude.
My workout routine, 100 tambourine hits a day.
Okay, so 100 tambourine hits a day. Should we do a live workout like that?
We can, but I wouldn't call it a workout.
Martha came out and she was like, damn. So she snapped a photo of me, and then we both looked at it like, what the
Fart sounds!
So she shared it on her social media because, you know, it's lame if I share it.
It's lame. I share my photos all the time. I'm lame.
Yeah, this is me before. Yep. Oh yeah, there it is.
We need you like that.
I even saw people online debating if I'm using roids or any sort of supplement. It's like, I don't even know what they're talking about. I don't even know what it means.
I'm gonna stop this right here. At a minute 50 in, he just said, I know some people said I'm using roids. I assume he's referring to steroids. Just looking at him in this still right now,
I would not assume that about him.
I would not assume that about him at all. Not even for a second would I look at him and go, this guy's using roids for sure.
Yeah, I would say this guy does yoga.
Oh, let's see what his gym look.
Welcome, and here's my gym setup.
Ooh.
Egger spots me.
Don't need
Thank you very
much.
much.
You guys, fact, this is how hybrid wellness started. This is how my gym used to look. This is how it started. Misfit wasn't part of that at the start, but this is what my gym looked like at 210. Just a bench, dirt. Looks like a vacuum there in the corner.
And a cat. Oh, a dog.
Don't have a cat. I don't have a cat. I like cats, but
you're
I'm
about to get
a
a
dog
PC.
person.
So basically, it's just this, what is it called, bench? It's garbage. It's so bad. If I ever die, it's because this thing collapses on me.
He's funny.
He definitely is funny.
Half the time the screws are coming off and I have to keep screwing them in so that it doesn't fall down.
Roxy likes to say screw lot.
Screws. Screw. We have to screw it.
Screw it. So if you have some screws loose, get some Loctite, and
Or go see a therapist.
screws won't be loose anymore.
Okay, when do we get to eat the donut?
Just eat the donut.
These are super nifty, and the way they work is that you can very quickly change each weight that you want. You want 30, 40, 60, 50.
I like these weights.
I think that deserves a bite.
I do.
And that's why I have this wrist protection, because it hits my wrist sometimes. And it hurts a lot, so I got these. Plus you feel more badass somehow.
You definitely look more badass, Pewdie.
I also have these, which are good for, it's good for extra grit when you're doing pull exercises.
I don't think anybody should use gloves. I don't think anybody should use gloves, male or female. I think everybody should build their calluses. You want that contact, and it'll actually help with your grip strength. So, PewDiePie, no gloves. So far, so good, but I do like your select techs. I do like the fact that you have a small little gym that's of nothing, and you're lean ripped.
I put my workout journal here.
Oh, he has a diary just like you.
He has a diary like me.
I'm careful what to show here, because sometimes I get angry and I write down a bunch of shit.
He makes fart sounds. Roxy loves him.
You had me at the first part.
If you get injured, you're out for 3 weeks at least. It takes that long for the muscles to recover. And
Is that true?
I'm gonna have to disagree with him here. Mr. PewDiePie said he hurt his arm. I'm not sure. He didn't mention which part of his arm. And he says it takes about 3 weeks for the muscles to recover. Well, that's really a personal thing that happens. Everybody's body's a little bit different. However, Mr. PewDiePie, if your arms are hurt, your legs are still working, which means what?
Squats, lunges, glute bridges, single leg squats, single leg bridges, running, sprinting, jumping.
And the list goes on and goes on and goes on. So if you do get injured while you're working out, don't stop working out. Just figure out what works for you. Little word of advice, PewDiePie. Although I'm enjoying your video. Also, you don't necessarily need to warm up before you work out. Just start with the lighter weight, and your body will warm up as you proceed.
if you don't have access to a gym, this is a pretty good base, I would say. Gym is always better, because you're gonna have machines and you're not gonna hurt yourself. Like
I disagree.
Misfit disagrees.
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because I think if you don't have access to a gym and you want something really efficient to do at home, get a TRX. You can do way more with a TRX than you could do with a bench.
I agree. So gym is not necessarily better. So you can actually do all this work anywhere. I think he has the right idea where he's at, bench and his weights, and time to himself. So moving on.
in 2016, I had never been to a gym before in my entire life, and I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to properly squat.
Oh no!
I'm having a donut for that one.
I hope to God that wasn't you squatting, PewDiePie.
I hope that was Photoshop. Oh my dear Lord.
What was that?
Ooh.
No, that was like me going, oh yeah, this is a healthy snack. Oh, that's the tricks one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat.
No, you gotta bite it. What are you doing?
I'm not
You're
gonna eat
peeing?
I'm cutting a piece.
Thank you.
Don't be me, basically what I was saying. If you've never been to a gym before, ask a friend to introduce you, or even better, ask one of the personal trainers at the gym. There'll definitely be one, and they'll help you out.
Or no, you can reach out to us, and we can definitely help you out, because he is right here. If you never worked out before, I do recommend you get a personal trainer, or find a friend that has been working out and go with them to the gym. The gym could be a very daunting place. I agree with that 100%. It could be scary. But I'm going to tell you guys one thing right now. Everybody who's there for the first time is just as frightened, or was just as frightened at some point in time. So don't be scared. Find a friend, get a trainer, do what you can, and get yourself out there. Any thoughts?
Ditto.
So shortly after I switched gyms, and I got started with a personal trainer, which was really good. He taught me how to really push myself, how to work out with dumbbells. Ironically, this is me after going to the gym. You can tell there's some muscle, maybe.
There's definitely a shape. We can see the outline. Circle, but he's not. He's not circle. He's not
see
circle.
Some definition in the abs starting to
Yeah, it's
form
popping out. Look at that.
Some over here.
But he doesn't even look the same, like the same fella.
Good job, Pewdiepie.
Good job, Pewdiepie.
I didn't have a goal with my exercise. I just sort of went with it, which was a big mistake. And I knew, at the back of my mind, I was working myself to the point where I was throwing up. I was really I wasn't actually throwing up, but when you feel like, oh God, I cannot give anymore, which is common when you start off and you haven't worked out before.
Fact. That's a fact. People start working out, they jump in going crazy, they get sore, and they can't walk for 3 to 4 days. And then they don't want to work out again.
Yeah, you gotta make sure your workout is something you look forward to doing. If you're miserable working out,
Unless it's a back lunge.
Unless it's a back lunge, you don't like doing back lunges?
No, because it's not forward, it's back. Roxy joke.
There's no way I can maintain this for a longer time,
Also, I forgot to mention, he's right. Make a goal. Figure out what you're trying to do. Go towards the direction. Don't just go blindly working out 7,000 times a day. Not a good idea.
I wanted to really start pushing myself, and I did that 2 months ago, and that's when I really started to notice the big difference.
Ooh, abs!
Shoulders!
Get them!
And this is after reading a lot of books, reading a lot of philosophy. You guys know I'm a fan of Mishima, so if you know Mishima, that's pretty self-explanatory.
I don't know Mishima.
He talked a lot about body and action, which is a message today that seems completely lost.
I have to read.
And I read a bunch of other books as well that helped me develop my philosophy around exercise, which seems kind of cringy and
I didn't know there was a philosophy of exercise.
This is a good point here. I actually like this a lot. A lot of people don't talk about this. So I think there's a really important mind-body connection that people lose when they're exercising. I think it's really important connecting your mind to your body and your body to your mind when you are exercising. Focus on your intention as opposed to your action. That is a big thing, and just hearing him say this actually is pretty interesting. I'm very, very curious. I would love to get him in the gym someday and pick his brain a little bit.
Ruffle his feathers.
He doesn't have feathers.
It's a
figure of speech.
That's what I was.
I got you.
So Mondays, I do push exercises, I do chest, and then I finish off with shoulders. And then Tuesdays I do leg, squats, deadlifts, yada yada, lunges. And then Wednesday I do pull exercises. Then Thursday I do leg again, and then Friday I finish with a mix of push and pull.
For how long was it not recording?
I don't know. Push-pull routine, I think that's where I was at. I like his exercise routine. I would tighten it up a little bit. Push-pull, push-pull, and then a push-pull combo. Maybe not. I didn't hear anything about his arms. Maybe he's going to get into that. I didn't hear anything about working out his abs. Maybe he's going to get into that. Doubling up the legs in a week is fine. I wouldn't do them one day apart, but let's see.
Or maybe I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to try what I did. But it is equally important because when you're lifting
Please say
you're
diet.
burning
Please say diet.
so many calories no
Please say
matter
diet.
how heavy of an exercise. You don't really lose weight while lifting weights, ironically. You have to change your diet if you want. And probably the biggest difference for me was cutting out alcohol, which is something I talked about before.
Most people don't realize how much alcohol consumption affects their diet.
Okay, guys, so I want you all to listen to this. I rarely drink alcohol. Rarely. I'll have a drink or two. I can probably count on my hands in a year how much I have to drink. I'd rather eat this entire box of donuts than have drinks, which is fact. Alcohol slows down your metabolism so tremendously, and most people who are drinking alcohol, they wait for the weekend to drink alcohol. And the weekend starts for Thursday for everybody. So what happens is you're going. Thursday you start drinking, you continue drinking till Sunday, you stop drinking on Sunday, and then you drink nothing or water, your body's recovering, and then it's Thursday again and you're ready to drink again. Well, your body didn't recover fully, and you're drinking again. So it's like this vicious cycle people get caught in while they're doing their exercises, eating right, and they're saying nothing's happening. Well, because you're eating poison. for 4 days out of the week or 3 days out of the week, you're literally drinking poison. And you're doing it regularly by choice. Stop drinking.
Yeah, as you guys know, I like my whiskey.
Me too, Pewdiepie.
Don't drink.
And there is obviously a lot of calories in drinking. That's not the reason.
The calories not really the issue. There's a lot of calories in donuts, buddy.
I decided to just cut off hard liquor from my...
Hard liquor's the worst, actually.
realize it's not for me.
It's not for anybody. Just eat donuts.
I do drink maybe like a pint of beer once a week if I'm hanging out with friends online or whatever.
That's okay.
I drink socially, basically, is what I'm saying.
I eat donuts socially. Nothing makes me feel worse than drinking, by the way. Nothing.
Once you cut it out of your diet, that's when you realize that you are addicted to it.
What are you addicted to?
Donuts, exercise, hybrid wellness. Honestly, I probably stopped drinking about, I'd say almost 10 years ago, like really drinking about 10 years ago, and it changed my life.
I feel like there's almost a social idea that you need food to be happy. Oh, I need these food because they make me happy or whatever, which isn't true.
Isn't it though?
Kumail Nanjiani, who got really, really ripped for a Marvel role.
Oh, yeah.
This is really impressive. Jesus Christ, those veins, bro. And I saw he went on the Kimmel show and they had prepared this like funny idea where, okay, so you reached your goal, now we're gonna set you up with a bunch of cakes and a bunch of pizzas.
Yeah, I cannot wait. We have something special for you. Please go ahead and be careful. Your head, there's what?
Chandelier dinner.
But I'm doing this right now. Pewdiepie, come work out with me.
Work out. You can obviously, anyone can pick up working out for a
Absolutely.
little while, but unless you
100%.
have the right mindset, you're not going to be able to be consistently pushing yourself for it.
I agree.
You can do this as well. I'll link a website down below. So you can put in your weight, you can put in your height, and then you can put in how much you work out, and then it tells you, okay, well, this is roughly what your daily protein intake should be. And mine was just way off.
I'm gonna stop this right here because if anybody's actually worked out with me or has done my macro profiling, most of the time when I'm working with clients or friends or anybody who's actually doing this with me, the first thing I tell them is you're probably not eating enough protein, and that's a fact. So most people, when they start working out, when they look back and track the food that they ate, their ratios of macros are completely off. What are macros, you ask? They're protein.
Macaroni?
Macaronis, yes, they are macaronis, but they are protein, carbs, and fats. And what happens is most people are eating too many carbs, too many fats, and not enough proteins, and they're exercising and nothing's happening. So this is a fact. This is an important key piece of information. I think PewDiePie just nailed it. Good job, PewDiePie. And let's see what else he has to say about this, because this is pretty interesting to me.
So I started just stuffing myself with a bunch of protein snacks, protein bars, nuts that have a lot of protein. It's not as great, but if you want something savory, it's good.
I would remove nuts from the equation. That's just my opinion. I think because of the fat. Nobody eats the right amount of nuts.
You literally need like this much, but most people are eating like
Say that again.
this
You literally
much.
need.
You literally need this much.
That's true. And nobody eats like.
Nobody eats this much.
Nobody eats this much.
Nobody
nuts.
should eat this much.
Nobody should also put their hands like this while they're talking about nuts.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
So that's a whole nother point.
This
Okay,
much. This much.
So basically, grab yourself a fistful of nuts.
No,
Wait,
because
we
it
can't
looks
do
like
that.
a little, like whatever fits into this.
Yeah, we go.
Like a
We
lot
just
of
we're gonna move
My
on.
hands are dirty.
After you grab nuts, yeah. So, but yeah, no nuts. But protein snacks are great. Whole foods are always better than any other type of foods. Protein bars are totally fine if you need to, but if you can find a whole food, I suggest those over anything else. Donuts would not qualify as a whole food, I say. Whoa.
I used to struggle a lot with anger. I talked about actually my stoicism video about anger. And I had made the habit of being very angry often and very confrontational.
I'm not an angry person.
At first, I liked that part of myself because I thought this is...
I'm not angry.
Society looks at anger a lot of ways as something manly as well. And I think recognizing these things as just that, and I started meditating on it a lot, and I was able to control my anger much, much better.
I control my anger with donuts.
feel it. I would still feel that anger, even though I didn't act on it the same way I used to. I will feel happy and I will feel virtuous by the fact that I wasn't acting on my anger anymore, but I wasn't my happy self that I would normally used to be, as much as I would like to, at least. But protein makes you so much fuller, and it
So much what?
This was the best transition I've ever heard. I was so angry. Protein makes you so much fuller.
Yeah, and I killed a guy with a trident.
That was not expected.
You finished the dog?
I like this guy a lot.
Last thing, working out will not solve all your problems.
It sure
will
will.
not fix any sort of issues.
Absolutely
There's obviously
will.
many reasons to work out that are very positive. You'll look better.
And it died. Black screen. Oh,
You know what I like about PewDiePie?
what? Tell me.
I like that he's really honest about where he is in reality. Like, he's really honest about the things that he did wrong. Working out helped him in other areas like his anger, his habits of drinking, and I just like the vulnerability aspect of how he's describing his experience with working out. He's not coming on here and saying like, this is what I did and this is what you need to do and I figured it out, and he's not coming with that approach. He's coming with a very honest approach and very open to admitting the things that maybe he was wrong about or that he did wrong and how he changed them.
I agree with that. I like the way PewDiePie's coming off. I've never watched any of his videos, but I will be subscribing. I like his energy a lot. I do like the fact that he tells you where he went wrong, his mistakes. He tells you how he had his shortcomings and downfalls while he was trying to create the change for himself. And it's pretty, it's endearing almost to me. Like, it makes me feel good. Like, it makes me want to watch more. He keeps me entertained and curious. So PewDiePie, we like you. Sorry it took us so long to find you. And I mean no offense by saying you don't look like you work out. I'm going to check out. Also, I want to see who Mishuman is, so thank you for that.
You lift weights to escape abstract concepts like time and death.
Ooh, memento mori, dare I say?
And just lastly, if you feel good about yourself already, there's no shape, whatever size or shape you are, I don't care, all right?
You should care.
If you feel good about yourself,
you shouldn't care.
Great.
Everybody should be happy where they're at and whatever part of their progression they're in.
You should care if you're healthy.
You should care if you're healthy,
Yeah.
but always be striving forward. Roxy got mad at me.
I did get mad. Have a donut.
I think I had 6 donuts already.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Brofist.
Brofist. So PewDiePie,
We like it, PewDiePie.
we like the PewDiePie. I think we could tighten this up for you. So if you need some pointers, give me a holler, buddy, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, get a TRX.
But yeah, get a TRX or tell me where you're at and I'll ship one to you. Gift from Hybrid Wellness. So thanks, dude. This was fun. Hope everybody liked it. Hybrid Wellness, we are